You are a founder, not of
Yeah.
one, but multiple businesses. You're also an angel investor. So, when it comes to the state of mind, the attitude with which you should get into business, what, according to you, is the attitude that when you're founding a business, you should get into it?
I think the only thing that matters is you need to work hard. There is no replacement for that. Your passion and everything, your curiosity is on one side and your hard work is on the other side. You need to put in the hours. There is no replacement. People talk about smart work. I say that even smart work requires hard work. You need to work hard enough that you can make your business go smart. There is no replacement for the number of hours, right? But then again, it really depends on individual, because there is no one answer to it, right? Some people are really happy making a month, or some people are really happy making 50,000 rupees per month. So ultimately, what really should matter is, are you happy at the end of the day? When you're going to your bed and you're sleeping, are you happy? Right? I think that's the attitude every founder should go ahead with. And if you're someone who is always curious, who wants to grow, reach to new heights, after a certain period of time, money doesn't matter. It's your drive that really drives the business. Because if you typically are, if you're living in India and if you're making 2.5 3 lakh rupees per month, you are actually already in the top 5.5% of income generator in India, right? So if you make 1.5 lakhs per month, you are a top 1% Indian already. So if you're making 3 lakh, you are in the top 5% as per start. So at that stage, money is not going to be a motivating factor, because it's just going to add some numbers to your bank. But what really matters is, are you happy at the end, right? Are you happy with what you're doing? Are you happy with the people that you're surrounded with? Do you have the right sort of a people that you can enjoy with, right? So when I was in US, I still remember there was a situation where I did a Diwali puja with my mom on FaceTime, right? This was, I think, the third or fourth year, because in your very early 20s you are like, jana hai bas, right? You don't care about anything. But as you sort of mature in age, you start having different perspective towards life. So what my perspective is towards life right now might not be the same in my 40s, might not be the same in my 50s. It will probably change, because I would have seen a little more in my journey. That's sort of a difference. So uh, but but in general, I think when that incident happened, I flew back to India and I was like, I'm done, because I'm making money, but I don't have my family to enjoy with. I don't have my family to celebrate with. If I have to celebrate Diwali on a FaceTime, I don't want this life, right? So this is where I feel that founders need to realize who they truly are, be themselves, but more importantly, there is no substitution to hard work. You have to put in the hours. If you have to put in 10, 20, 40, sometimes you won't realize I have not slept for 3 or 4 days straight, because my business needed my 4 days of straight time. And again, no complaints, because that's what made me who I am today. And I'm very happy with the way I do things. And more importantly, I enjoy. So for me, when people always ask me, like, why don't you do other things for fun? I'm like, this is fun for me. Right? I enjoy what I do, so it doesn't matter. So I think this is what people in general, not just founders, but everyone, even if they're doing a job, they need to realize and do things that will really excite them in at the end of the day.
Okay. And if I ask you what is Udit's definition for happiness, what would it be?
I think it's definitely going to be family, because I'm very attached to my mom. For me, at the again end of the day, if I cannot come back and celebrate that little happiness with my family, those little joys. In India, out of 365 days, we have like festivals for almost 150 days. Right? And if you cannot celebrate those moments, there's a reason why Indians are so emotional and they're so connected with their family as compared to the tier one countries outside. That's because of these festivals. That's what connects us. That's what really matters. So if you cannot come back and celebrate that with your family, you working hard and you making a lot of money is absolute useless. Because if you're gonna just go ahead and party with your friends, they're out there for your success. Your family is not here for your success. Your family is here to be there for you because they're family. So for my definition of real happiness is you being able to enjoy those moments with your family.
Okay. And are there some highs in your journey so far, Udit? I'm sure there are many, but one of those unforgettable highs that always motivates you to push yourself to the next level. Any unforgettable high?
Yeah, I think 3 years ago, when I was trying to raise capital for PitchGround, reached out to 31 investors. All of them said no. This was pre-COVID. Now the same investors chase me and they're ready to give me 10x more valuation. And that always like makes you happy, right? That you did not believe in my idea, I've proved you wrong, So I think that those incidents has been like the highest sort of drive for me, that yes, I am doing something right because people have started valuing my work, people have started valuing what I'm doing. So I think that has been the high for me so far.